Hello math friends. This time we're going to learn how to find the surface area of a right cylinder. There are three steps to finding the surface area. The first thing we have to do is find the surface area of the top, this green circle. And the area of the top we can find with area equals pi r squared. Step 2 is to find the area of the bottom, okay, which is also pi r squared, and both the top and the bottom are the same in a right cylinder. And then the third step is going to be to find the area of the side, which wraps around those two circles to create a cylinder. And the area for that is 2 pi rh, and we're going to look at how we came up with that. Once we have these three areas, to find the total surface area, we'll simply add up all three. So we're going to watch a short video animation on how a cylinder, we can break it down to find the area much easier. We'll watch at real speed here. You can see that the cylinder is peeled back, and then we break it down into three shapes, two circles and a rectangle. If we watch it in slow motion, if you watch the red line here, this red line represents the circumference of that circle, and that'll come in handy to find the area of the side. You can see that the bottom is a circle. We use pi r squared, same as the top. The purple h here represents the height of the cylinder. So if we watch it in slow motion, and if you watch that red line, the circumference, it peels back, and it ends up becoming the length of a rectangle. And really the side of a cylinder is a rectangle wrapped around those two circles. So you can see that that curved side of the cylinder ends up becoming a rectangle, and finding the area of a rectangle is quite easy. It's simply the length times the width. Okay, so you can see that the circumference becomes the length of the rectangle, the height becomes the width of the rectangle, so we can multiply 2 pi r, the circumference, times the height. That'll give us the area of the rectangle. And we also have these two circles, the top and the bottom, and we can find the area of those with pi r squared for each one of those. Okay, so now let's look at an example. Let's say we have a cylinder with a radius 5 and a height 10. So the first thing we're going to do is write down our given information. The radius is 5, and the height, we can do it in blue, the height is 10. Okay, so the top, we're going to look at this green circle. So let's just draw a little circle here. This is for the top. The area is pi r squared. So we can write this in green since it's a green circle. So the area equals pi, r is 5, so times 5 squared, which equals pi times 25, which is 5 squared. And if we just get our calculator here, pi times 25 equals 78.53. So we'll round that off to, so area equals 78.5. Okay? And now the bottom is going to be exactly the same, because the circle in the bottom is the same size as the circle on the top. So we'll just use the same data here. We'll use green writing again. So area equals 78.5. Okay. Now we have to find the area of the side. So we'll go to the next page here. And really that's represented by a rectangle. Okay, because when we peel it back, like we saw in the video, it ends up becoming the rectangle. So the side we already know is going to be 10. Okay, so we've already got that information. To find the length of that rectangle, we are going to find the circumference of this circle. And the circumference of a circle is found by multiplying 2 by the radius, and then multiplying it by pi. So let's find out what the circumference is. The circumference equals 2 times pi times r. So that equals 2 times pi times 5, which equals 10 times pi. My marker's not behaving here. And if we go to our calculator, second function, pi times 10 equals 34, oops, that's 11. Second function, pi times 10 equals 31.4. 31.4. Okay, so this becomes 31.4, this length here, because the circumference ends up becoming the length of this rectangle. And now to find the area equals 31.4 times 10. So we'll call that 314. Okay, so now we have, from the previous page, we have the area of each circle, 78.5, 78.5. The area of the rectangle is 314. So now to find the total surface area, okay, we can, total surface area equals 78.5 plus 78.5 plus 314, and the total is, we'll check it out on the calculator, 78.5 plus 78.5 plus 314 equals 471. 471 units squared. And that is how we find the total surface area of a right cylinder. Please feel free to visit www.mathroom.ca for any other math questions you might have.